Welcome to Fighting Favorites, the podcast that feels like eating a PB&J for breakfast that you made for lunch.
Oh. Wait. So you're eating the PB&J before you get to lunch?
Yes, because you're so excited about the PB&J. You've never done that?
I've never done that.
So many
You're just
times.
making it.
But
And
I
you just
love that. Yeah.
can't control yourself. You're like,
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. I'm so excited for this, Stacy.
I thought Nate was going to talk about allergies and never having had a PB&J.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
here's the big question.
Are you allergic to nuts?
No.
That is okay.
Crunchy or creamy?
I switch it up.
Ooh.
I know. I'm that
What?
person. I do. I
Pick
know.
a side, Stacy.
I haven't. I just haven't, you guys. I can't believe you guys haven't done that.
Yeah.
Adam, what about you? Crunchy or creamy?
You know, I can do either,
Oh my gosh.
but I'm more crunchy. I will say I like the stir peanut butter, though. I'm a big fan of
like
the Adams,
The Adams
peanut butter.
yeah.
That you stir it up.
It's probably just because it's your name. It's like
Yeah.
Stacy
Yeah.
Chips. Like, I have to be a fan.
Have to represent.
I have no other option. Yes, exactly.
I
Man, that's-
must be a
Wow.
fan.
So I don't know. I've always just been in one camp or the other. So hearing
you?
both of you say, "Oh yeah,
I'm a gray thinker. I'm really
You've
like
always
a
been in
gray
one camp
liar.
or the other, like you've switched sides on this issue?
no. Like my family, it's just like, oh, you either like crunchy or creamy, you know?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
almost like a hot button issue where like people
Well-
get very
It's like mayonnaise or Miracle Whip.
yeah, people get very touchy about the crunchy versus creamy debate. It's like you're a psychopath if you do the other one.
That's
I've
true.
noticed that.
That's very true. You guys, I did want to tell you that I did two things that I acted like were not favorites this last week. I went hot tubbing with friends. I know, and I got to watch the Northern Lights in the hot tub.
Oh, that was so
did you
cool.
see the Northern Lights?
Yes.
Yes.
That was so
Yeah.
cool.
I didn't
Yeah,
see him.
I saw it.
Yeah, it was good in Oregon. It was actually better. in Oregon.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
You guys are.
And then I
North.
did game night. And I got
Wow.
super angry at game night.
so didn't
I was
take
like,
home the W.
No, I definitely didn't. Someone cheated because they looked at my domino and then
Oh.
played their domino to actually make me lose. And I was so mad. I was like, now I've lost because of you.
Have you ever done that? Thrown a game away just to stop someone from winning?
No. And I also hate winning from cheating. I hate it. I would rather lose
Oh, yeah.
by being like honest than win because I cheated. I hate cheating in games. I hate
Well, it is stupid. When
It's
you
so
think about
stupid.
it. It's very
Exactly.
stupid.
I agree.
We're here to have fun, and I'm like,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I
A
had
little
my
high
problems.
horse moment. Do you
Yeah.
guys like Wordle? Are you guys Wordle people?
yeah.
I'm into it.
Just tell me your honest opinion. If you are playing Wordle and you look up the past list of winning words, is that cheating?
The past
anything
list
about
of
it.
winning words.
Yeah, like all of the words that have already been like the Wordle of the day. If you haven't been keeping track and you just go online to find what the past winners were, is that
but
cheating?
not like the current day.
Right.
I mean, I don't think so. I guess I don't know. I don't know why
I
you're
don't
doing
understand
that.
how it could
No, so I'm not, but it's funny because both my parents do, and my mom's just like, oh, it's crowdsourcing because there's only like 2,500 5-letter words, and so if there's been one in the past, you won't guess that, and so it'll improve your chances.
That just
And-
seems crazy to me that you wouldn't just play the game.
They care
know,
a
I've
little
never
too much
heard of it.
about their win percentage. I don't know. It comes back
okay.
to like, cheating at games. It's just
Yes.
like,
I
we're just here to play the game.
I know.
I was playing for like over 100 days. Like I had over 100-day streak,
Wow.
and then I lost my streak, and then I
You
threw
didn't
my
care
phone
anymore?
at the wall. Yeah, and I.
was a
No,
big day.
I was just like, well, what's the point? I don't care. I don't know. I got so
Right.
mad.
Wow.
I still play it every
Hit a
once
breaking
in a while.
point.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get started.
Oh, Stacy, I'm so excited. I'm so
I hope
excited.
you are. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, don't get too excited. Then that's a lot of
And
pressure.
I'm honestly curious, as Adam and I are pretty similar people,
Okay.
how similar are our choices going to be?
I'm gonna
I have
guess
no idea.
there's gonna be a lot of high adventure stuff.
You're wrong. I'm
Really?
living a different life right now, Adam. Let's
Well,
just
yeah,
say
but
that.
you're also not in your favorite portion of your life. So I would imagine that you would think back to the things that you really loved.
I didn't. I lived in the moment for this.
Okay.
I went.
Well,
Wow. I love
That's
that.
great too.
Yes.
To be
Okay.
thankful for the things that you have
I
now.
got that too. I
How
went through
great.
the list, and these are some of the things I found. Okay. First one. Getting a great deal at a store. If you guys have already said these, I don't know if you checked out my social media,
It's
but
okay.
I put the wrong word for a workout. And I put it out there very confidently. I do it with names as well. And I was wrong. So if you've said them, it's like my memory is just, it's fair.
It's fine. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. Or waking up.
I'll yell at you. So
Okay, good. Yeah, I know you will. Exactly. Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
support you. Adam will yell.
Thank you. Waking up to a sunny morning.
So a great deal at a store.
Yes. Like, sometimes where you see the deal and you're like, oh, this is so good. And then you go and they bring it up and it's even better than you thought.
Ooh.
Like it was more on sale
That is
than you thought.
That is a great feeling.
I used to work retail.
That's
and
right, at JCPenney's.
Yeah, JCPenney and Nike actually.
Oh.
And sometimes I would find stuff and I'd get that was on clearance and I'd get so excited that I would just grab it and I would hide it so that I could pick it up after my shift.
Yes.
But sometimes like with clearance and the employee discount, I was getting stuff for like $3.
Couple dollars. Yeah.
And it was just the
That's
most
insane.
amazing thing.
I know.
Ugh.
Feels like you're winning in life.
Yeah.
But also, you live in the PNW.
Waking up to a sunny morning.
Yes. Yeah. That's kind of a big deal. It's like the day is set and it's like, oh, there's potential in this day.
Yeah.
That also likely means that it's like summer if you're waking up and it's sunny outside, which is also a bonus.
Yeah.
To me, it's that I'm sleeping in if I'm waking up to a sunny morning.
Oh,
so that's also can be a nice thing too.
Yeah.
Okay, Nate, are you ready? Are you locked in?
I want to see how you guys deal with this.
Okay. Should we count or just shout? I know Stacy's all about the counting.
How are you just going to shout? You can't just shout because you're going to do a silent countdown in your head before the shout.
All right, let's lock in our countdown in our head, Adam.
Yes.
Ready?
All right.
Okay. No.
Deal.
Waking up this sunny morning.
This is great for an audio podcast. Just
silent.
10 seconds.
Yell.
Yeah. Okay.
Great deal.
Wow. Okay.
You disagree.
We disagree.
Yeah, I do. That
deals.
feeling of getting a good deal is great, but I am just not much of a shopper in the first place, and so
spending money really makes me happy.
Which I know is both of your choice.
Yeah,
so.
it's a passion. It's a passion.
Yeah. But I think finding a great deal just makes me feel like I can spend even more money on more. Like
that is very
I always
true.
end up spending the same amount at the store. It just means that I can get more.
Yes. Okay, well these are hard. It is hard when it's your favorite.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna go waking up to a sunny morning.
Oh, wow.
It sets the day for like so much more I can do.
That's good.
That kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, well, this is easily going to go to the finding a good deal.
Well, I love deals.
I just added something to my list that is kind of the opposite of what you said.
Oh, really? Yeah. Sleeping in when it's raining?
No.
When it's dark.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
Staying asleep when it's dark. That's his favorite thing.
We're moving on.
Okay. This one is sort of similar, but it is different because it's a hunt. Okay. Finding treasures at thrift shops. Okay. And the perfect sleeping setup. So a cool room, a comfy pillow, and like the right firmness of bed where it's just like you literally lay down, you're like, nothing could be better.
I already know.
I'm locked in, Nate.
I think
we're the same one.
3, 2, 1. Perfect sleeping.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys. Isn't it so nice though?
It's so nice. I just installed my AC today because it's been so hot here. Ugh.
In Hawaii, we only had those like loud window units that were so old, and it was just so awful and so hot. And if it was over 72, like because that's all it cools down to usually at night, miserable to sleep.
Oh yeah, at night too.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I've got a window unit, but I also sleep with headphones on and a mask. So
beauty rest.
So I really go all out with the sleeping setup.
The perfect sleeping setup. I don't know if I'm just getting geriatric. It might be that. But
no, I agree.
Because I love my bed so much now. If I sleep on any other bed, my back is just like, what is this?
If I sleep on a bad pillow, my ear hurts.
What have you given me? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm traveling. I can't be home. And then my back's like, well, don't get any sleep. And I'm like, thanks.
I've started to notice, like, because I have a couple different pillows, and sometimes I grab the wrong one on accident at night, and it throws off my sleep.
I know.
Your sleep
I literally got to the
off.
point where a bad pillow like hurts my ear, and like I wake up and my ear is sore. I don't know why. I don't get it.
I did spend a little bit of money on a nicer pillow too.
I've been hunting, literally hunting. And then my sister has great ones, and I tried to find the same one. They don't make it anymore. Now it's a down and feather fill. So frustrating. Okay, you guys, good job on agreeing on that one. Okay, moving on. Weekend getaways or watching nieces and nephews play sports.
Ooh. I recently did the second one, and that was pretty fun.
It's so cute, isn't it?
Is the weekend getaway, is it like spontaneous or just getting away for the weekend?
Yeah, just getting away. Just changing things
up.
I'm
about to do that. This is very relevant here.
Yes.
Okay, I'm locked in, Nate.
Okay, I guess.
Nate's not locked in.
Yeah, I do enjoy both of these. This is tough.
Okay,
here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Nieces and nephews.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Me and Nate.
I'm even surprising myself here.
Seriously. Hey, what made you both choose that?
First of all, I'm not a big weekend getaway kind of guy. I don't know.
Yeah, indoorsy shirt.
It's more just like traveling just kind of like drains me. And I like a weekend to just like relax. And like when I come back from a weekend getaway, I feel way more tired. So I don't know.
I was going to say the same things. Like if it's just a weekend, it's getting to the point where
also I love my nieces and nephews. Yeah.
Right. Let's not forget that. Yeah.
But yeah, weekends, if it's just a weekend getaway, I feel more tired. Sometimes it's like, man, was that worth all the travel?
Yeah,
and so,
the packing.
But the nieces and nephews, they're just out there.
I have to go on a weekend getaway to watch the nieces.
That's Nate's favorite thing is combining favorites.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's perfect.
Oh,
Are any of Jason's kids playing sports, Adam?
Jason's oldest is playing basketball right now.
Oh, cute.
Ooh, nice. How old is he?
It's very cute. Well, let's not put me on blast like that. I actually don't know.
Like, what age range of basketball?
7? Yeah, I think 6.
Okay, that's a good age.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 7.
Nice.
Okay. This is a big one. Not hitting road construction on a road trip.
Whoa.
Okay. And a good hair day. I know. It feels impossible, but sometimes it happens.
I'm literally so ready.
Here's the thing.
Immediately, and I know, Nate, I know.
Okay. Sorry, Nate.
I know we're not on the same one.
You have a nice beard.
Yeah. A good beard day, Nate.
Yeah, there's hair.
No, Nate,
all right. I know my answer.
Nate knows the feeling of a nice hair day. I'm a nice hair day guy. Nate's gonna go with construction.
You don't know. Don't tell Nate what he's gonna do.
I know.
Nate, what are you going with?
I'm going with not running into construction.
Is it because of your lack of hair, or is it because you actually enjoy that more?
The former.
Okay.
Well, you know what it's like to have a good hair day.
Yeah, but it's also been let's see, a little over a year. I've gone with the shaved head.
What
look,
about a good hat day? Like sometimes a hat.
Then it would just be my favorite hat. Is my favorite thing.
I would imagine though it is kind of nice to like just
literally just wake up.
Just be ready to go.
Yep,
that would be pretty sweet.
You can swim anytime.
Oh
Nothing matters. Sweat as much as you want.
Yep. Rain
does not
wind.
Rain. Exactly.
Forget
all the
it.
elements. Let's just throw all the elements at your bald head and unaffected. Except the sun, because then the sunburn.
Hence my favorite hat.
All right, Stacy, you gotta weigh in here.
Oh, right. Shoot. Okay.
Are you having a good hair day today, Stacy?
No, this was real quick. I wanted to curl it, but I didn't have time. But
here's the thing about a good hair day is I think nobody else can tell except for you. I think
that's not true.
Yeah, that's not true.
You think so?
Oh, if a guy has a nice hair day, like he just got his hair cut, definitely compliment. And if my hair curls perfectly.
But I don't know. Like, I think everyone thinks their hair is supposed to do a very specific thing that if it's not doing that, I don't think anybody else really
That's true.
I'm a highly critical person, so let's not speak for everyone. Yeah.
You're a highly critical person of other people's hair?
Yeah. I know. I'm saying like I know when my friend's having a good hair day or like
Stacy, am I having a good hair day right now?
Your video picture is so tiny that it's hard for me.
Yes. There's Stacy never
she's like, oh, Adam, you cut out just now.
Never giving a compliment when it's not deserved. So there we go.
Okay, I have to pick this one. All right, I'm gonna go with not hitting road construction because I have been raging when people go under the speed limit when it's already road construction that's like cutting our speed. We have an 80 mile per hour speed limit here. The road construction's cutting it down to 55 and people sometimes go 50.
Wow.
I feel like I'm going to lose my mind.
I think so many places in the West, maybe it's just everywhere, but like between West. Idaho and Utah.
Yes.
Construction at least once or twice.
Exactly.
Always.
I'm not a speeder though, so I think Stacy would hate me on the road.
Oh,
probably.
I would hate you. Yeah.
I'm not. I feel guilty when I speed.
Do you?
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, how many over can I go and it's still legal?
I am a strict law follower. I feel guilty.
I am literally the opposite.
I feel guilty with I will not jaywalk. Like
I don't love to jaywalk, honestly.
It just I don't know. Makes me anxious.
Yeah. Well,
oh yeah.
Fair. Okay, you guys. Next up is reaching a savings goal or getting Botox. And this is where being a girl on a two male other podcast is challenging.
Okay. So Stacy.
Yeah.
Put us in your shoes.
Okay,
what
listen.
makes getting Botox
one
of your favorite things?
There's nothing like aging for a woman. Okay. It just makes you feel terrible and things just stop working the same. Like your skin, not wrinkly. Okay. And all of a sudden your face is frozen and it's like you go back in time.
Wow.
I don't know about you, but okay. So it just feels like you can keep living like
maintain your youth.
Yeah, I don't want to age. Like, and the younger you feel and look, the more you act and feel young.
I'm a bit of the opposite problem where I'd kind of like to look my age, and people often think that I'm 17 or something.
This is where it's different being, a woman versus
so,
a boy.
Yeah. It is. It's a bit of a tough one for me.
Well,
I do think I have an answer.
So,
okay, great. You guys, it's reaching a savings goal.
Reaching a savings goal.
Yeah.
I had an answer and I could not remember what the first one was.
3, 2, 1.
Savings goal.
You guys are never going to pick my womanly vein thing. That's fine.
Hey, but
no,
you
that's
know,
not true. Hey, Stacy, I'm very vain. Okay, it's just
exactly.
Some things are very specific to not me. I chose Good Hair Day.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm a very vain
about
person.
Playing some kind of witches and
and you guys are never gonna choose when I my favorite beard balm, and it kind of bums me out a little bit.
Botox makes me so happy. I had to put it on there.
You gotta stay true to your favorite things.
Yeah,
I fully believe.
Doesn't matter what we pick.
Don't be thinking about other people.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
When friends keep their commitments to hang out.
Wow.
Yeah. And in a non-committed world that we live in.
Serious.
Or when your investments go up in value.
Oh my
locked in.
Gosh, I am locked in too, and we know, Nate. We know where we're going.
2, 3.
Friends keeping commitments.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I will keep a commitment even if I'm like not dying of sickness. Even if I have like some sickness, I'm like, I'm showing up. I said I'd show up. I'll be there.
No, I think all
that
three
is
of us
why.
Very similar.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man. This is why we have a podcast.
That's actually
literally.
That is very true.
When I was like looking to see who I could have on the show, I was like, these are two people who will like not flake out on me after, one time. So
no, and as somebody who loves to like put on events or parties and stuff, it's just like when people say they're gonna come and then they come to the thing. They're a special place in heaven for those people.
I agree.
I always feel like I get shoehorned into the event organizer position, and I don't know how it happens, but I feel like it happens a lot where like, I don't know, my friends just like don't ever want to like be the one to be like, let's go do something. Like I have always felt like I've just fallen into that role of just like, hey, we're going to do this at this time.
House.
Yeah. And I'm a bit more of a planner where I think other people are a lot more spontaneous and just like, hey, we should all get together right now. I do end up like organizing events a lot. When people like show up when they say they're gonna, because everyone flakes. Everyone flakes, and it's the worst.
I agree.
Or they just don't respond.
Yes. Guys, I could not agree more. I have to tell you my turning point. Actually, it was Jason that made me be a committed person. So he used to host all these events. It was all like volleyball at their house. So he'd do all these things. And he made some comment, like I was so competitive with like Jason, what he said. One time he told me he didn't think I could be a vegetarian. Longest I've ever been a vegetarian. Literally the longest. Okay.
He also said you were going to move back from Hawaii in like 3 months or something.
Well, he was wrong.
Yeah. You also kept that commitment.
Yeah. Thank you. He said something about like, if you say you're going to show up, there's like a 50% chance you're going to show up. He like made some comment and I was like, I'm on, right? And then ever since then, I was like, if I say I will be there, there's a 99% chance I will be there.
I love that.
Okay, you guys. Selling things on Facebook Marketplace or online. Or when a social media post gets a lot of likes.
Oh, okay. I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Social media posts.
Do you hate selling things online?
I hate selling stuff on Facebook.
I mean, I don't hate it, but
I love it.
70% of it is just like scammers trying to like get you. It's
That's
so
fair.
annoying. And then it's all just people like sending you a message just like, is this still available? And you're like, yes. And then you never hear from that person again.
Very true. It's not the selling of it. It's when it sells more so. Like in Hawaii, I should say in Hawaii, it was amazing because everybody wants stuff, right? Yeah. And so if they say they're going to buy it, it's like they are there picking it up from your house. Like here is a pain in the butt, but it still feels rewarding. I feel like a businesswoman of America. When they sell things.
a little girl boss of sorts.
Yeah.
I think if it ever like sold, I would be pretty happy about it.
Yes.
When I'm selling it, it's like the most stressful thing in the world. And so when people are always like lowballing you on the offer, right? Like, I will always put my asking price way higher than what I actually want, just because I know somebody's going to be like, hey, will you do $50 less than this?
Right.
Yeah. There always comes a point. Someone's like, hey, will you take this for like a nice smile and a compliment? And I'm like, yes,
no
please.
way.
Like, no, like not literally.
Metaphorically.
Yes. Okay.
But like,
we're both like, wait, what?
I'm selling something for like $50 and they're like, hey, will you take $10 for it? And I'm just like, yes, please just get this out of here.
You guys, let's go to what we love. Getting a lot of likes on a social media post.
I do like that. I do like
nice.
it.
As somebody, and even as somebody who is not really on social media, it's like the few times it happens, it's just like,
yes.
I've got something similar on my list, but I know it's not something you should want. Like, I know it like is probably bad for your brain, but
is the likes?
Yeah. Well, like I think it's addicting, and it's like a false sense of happiness, and like.
But it works. It makes me happy.
It does.
Feels good.
I'm popular again. Okay, I matter.
It does feel good.
Yes, it feels so good.
That dopamine is hard to ignore.
Feels
okay, you guys. We're moving on to the last of this bracket of 16. And this is specifically a gym crush. When your gym crush talks to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Imagine.
I'm just trying to
imagine, but
I'm trying to imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. Dang it. You guys, then I know what you're gonna pick, but finding money. When you find money in your pocket, or like you find money on the ground, or you find money in like a Venmo account that you're like, shoot, I didn't realize someone Venmo'd me and I forgot to transfer.
I'll lock in. Yeah.
Okay.
I know what you're gonna choose, Adam.
2, 1.
Finding money. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that.
So
good, because it is amazing.
As much as I would love to say, as somebody who's never experienced that.
I've not often. I mean, I'm dating someone now, but like there's nobody like at my gym that I'm like,
oh, okay.
I do remember like there were times when I was at a gym and I was like,
you see they're clearly on the same schedule. You see them.
Yeah. There's that's definitely never happened to me. But if it did,
man,
it would
that
make my day if it
I wouldn't
happened.
need anything for the rest of the week.
Yeah. I think that would absolutely mean a lot more to me than finding money. So
yes,
that's what
fair.
I went with.
I was obsessed, I would say, with my gym crush.
Okay, well, tell me, I at least want to hear part of the story when your gym crush talked to you, Stacy.
Oh gosh, you guys, he's so hot.
Yes.
He's never gonna listen to this podcast because this is from Hawaii.
Just send him a link.
Yeah,
I like, as long as he was in the gym, like all was well, right? Like I'm like, okay, he's here, and I'm gonna get all my PRs today. And then
nothing like motivation.
I think the first way I talked to him was I asked to take like a plate from his rack that he was working on. I was like, I have to talk to him.
Wow.
So it was me initiating it.
Sure.
But then there was a point where he's like, hey, if you need a spot, just let me know. And I was like, I walked across. I was at the bench area, which was at one end of the gym. And he was clear across the other. And I was like, I walked across. I was like, could really use a spot right now.
Wow.
And he spotted me. Then we sort of became friends.
Did you
wow.
Did you
like
No, did you like ever like try and like sync up your times? That was this
what? Listen, I think he sort of had a crush on me too, because yes. But I would post, like, it would be a Saturday in the middle of the day, and I would like post a gym selfie, and then he would show up like 20 minutes later, and he followed me, and I could see he saw my stories.
He's
so
like, she's there. I gotta get there.
There you go. Wow,
Stacy.
Well, you still do have to choose, Stacy, between
when your gym crush talks to you.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I'm not mad about it.
Yeah. I mean, I like finding money.
It's the biggest crush I've ever had.
I think. Wow. Really? Biggest crush is on a gym crush. I mean, I'm sure he
was the strongest one at the gym.
There are some dudes at the gym that they'll walk by and I'm just like, holy crap. Like, if only I think I have a lot more like jealous
envy.
Right.
Yeah. Where I see dudes and I'm just like, I would give like everything I own to look like that. My goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think that's girls too. Like, we're not usually looking at dudes at the gym. We're usually looking at other girls.
Here's the other thing about the gym that and it's probably the reason that I don't have a lot of gym crushes is that I am nervous to look anywhere.
Yeah.
Except for like
directly in the mirror and then down on the floor.
I avert my eyes at all times. I don't want to be creepy ever. I'm just like, I'm not going to look at anyone.
And I feel like the gym has become a weird place because of that. Because there's so much like weird stigmas of like, oh, he was checking me out. It's like, yeah, because you're wearing basically nothing. Okay. And you want him to. You're building your butt because you want him to. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Preach the facts, Days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you guys.
I get nervous about that. But
yeah, that's totally fair. I get that. All right. Moving on to the next bracket. And by bracket, I mean...
Oh, wait.
That was the end of the first round?
That was the end of the first round, Stacy.
Yes.
You know what that means.
No. We have a break.
A break. We're going to go on a break.
A sponsor break, you guys.
Yeah, a sponsor break. Because we have a sponsor. I'm sure of it.
Do we?
Yes.
I'm sure of it.
Sure of it.
Maybe my gym crush will sponsor us.
And we're back.
Welcome.
I bet we had a sponsor. I bet you anything.
Yeah.
I bet we did. It'd be crazy if we didn't. Yeah.
Absolutely. Manifest, you guys.
We're gonna The Secret this.
Yes.
Put it on my vision board.
Putting it out there. I really like these early episodes where we can just really be delusional about people listening to it, where we're like, yeah, I bet people are gonna listen to this, you know.
That's one thing we can all do really well is delusion.
Yes.
Once we start filming these and we've been releasing them for a little bit, you're gonna notice all our moods like really decline.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Just because we realize that nobody listens.
Guys, we got 4 this time instead of 3.
That would be impressive. Once we start the social media, though.
Yeah, we're going to start talking to our 4 listeners, like...
That's fair.
Hey, George!
By name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Mallory, you remember that, right?
Yeah, Mallory was in our comments, and she was talking about this. You guys know Mallory, right?
You guys know Mallory.
We went to dinner with her.
We bought her dinner because we were so grateful.
We were so happy that she cared.
Now, George never responded to our emails, but David was very nice.
So go rate us 5 stars, you know?
And we're going to get started, you guys.
Okay.
Okay, next round.
Waking up to a sunny morning or the perfect sleeping setup.
Oh, it's like 2 halves of a whole.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm in.
Yeah, same.
3, 2, 1.
Sleeping setup.
Okay, that's fair.
Booyah.
We're locked in.
I think me and Nate are soulmates here. I think that's the real soulmate.
That's really what it is. Wait, can I?
How dare you take him from me, Adam?
Just at the end of fighting favorites. All right, Nate. Which one's your favorite?
Who is your favorite? Yes! That's so genius.
No, we're gonna keep moving. I don't want to choose.
On our last episode, we've just been fighting for months, and we're so mad.
Pick your
right, Nate. We can't take this anymore.
All right, next one.
Watching nieces and nephews play sports, or not hitting road construction on a road trip.
Oh, we're locked in, Adam.
3, 2, 1.
Nieces and nephews play sports.
It is so cute.
The back half of this is going to be
we're so locked in.
It's going to be quick if I can make the computer work correctly is what's going to be quick.
Yeah. The computer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah, it's the computer that's the problem.
Okay. Reaching a savings goal or when friends keep their commitments to hang out.
Oh,
we're locked in.
Let's go.
Yeah. Friends keeping commitments.
Friends keeping commitments every time.
It's gotta be.
We gushed about that for 20 minutes.
I know.
Yeah.
It's because literally COVID. Okay, it was before COVID, but COVID exacerbated it like times 100.
Yeah.
Because people were just like convinced just to make excuses not to hang out.
Yeah. I think they literally forgot. It was the same thing with like movies. People forgot how to be quiet.
Oh, how?
People forgot how to just like have like little small talk at gatherings. And they're like, I'm not going to. I think it's gotten better. But man, 2021, 2022, I was like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah. I think all three of us are also pretty social.
Yes.
That's true.
Outgoing people.
Yeah.
And so I do think it's probably different for like introverts, right? Who like, don't want to.
I mean, granted, I forgot. Like, I forgot.
I know.
How to just be normal in a group.
Yeah. But I do think it's probably a little bit different for us.
That's true.
It's just so nice.
But when it happens,
when it happens.
Feels right. Okay, you guys. When a social media post gets a lot of likes or when your gym crush talks to you?
Oh, man. Well,
both are validating. Okay. Both are validating.
The external validation is strong in this bracket choice.
Yes.
I don't know if this is allowed, but I'm kind of changing gym crush to
crush.
A crush.
That's fair.
Just
That's
when
totally
a
fair.
crush talks to you.
Okay.
That's kind of how I'm reframing it in my head.
Now? Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really try to be non-social at the gym and just
Okay.
shut everyone out.
I'm gonna take that same approach as well.
Have I told you guys what I do at the gym?
No.
I take my Nintendo Switch and I go onto the elliptical machine and I play video games while I work out. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Social anxiety is afraid of me. It's something where as an adult, I feel pretty guilty about playing video games in my free time. So it's something where I can just do that. And it really distracts me from what I'm doing. I run for the full hour. I'm just so distracted that time flies while I'm doing it. So
that's smart. I like that. Okay, you guys, you have to pick.
Ready?
Gym crush versus social media?
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crush talking to you is a
yeah. What more do you need?
Yeah.
It feels pretty good. Especially when it's like initiated by them. That's like
that's true.
Yep.
That is very true.
If they go out of their way to talk to you, I remember sometimes when that would happen.
A couple of vivid memories.
I was just walking on air for like a week. Like I was just
true.
Just the 100%. Most confident.
There we go. Top 4. The perfect sleeping setup. Or watching nieces and nephews play sports.
Oh, no.
I know.
I'm locked in.
I am too.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect sleeping setup.
Yes. Okay. Thank goodness, Nate. Thank goodness I don't have to feel like a bad person.
That's hilarious.
We can feel like bad people together.
Actually didn't know what you guys were going to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, love my nieces and nephews.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I love sleep.
Not but. And
I have a very structured sleeping schedule too. Like I will go to bed at 10 p.m. and I wake up at 6 a.m.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. I really do like having a perfect setup.
Me too. Okay, you guys. When friends keep their commitments to hang out.
Or crush.
Or when your crush talks to you.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I know.
Wow. Those are actually kind of similar feelings now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Stacy, this is the hardest one that I've ever had, I think.
Is it?
It's like both of them, it's like something you've built up in your mind. And then when it manifests in real life, it's just
true.
mind-blowing.
Yes, that's so true.
Oh my gosh.
I think I have my answer. I think I got it.
I hope I don't have to choose between the two.
This is
you're gonna
maybe the hardest one though.
Yeah.
thinking about like the crush versus like people just showing up when they say they're going to show up.
Yes.
Those are two great feelings. But
I agree.
I've got my answer.
3, 2, 1.
When people show up.
Keep their social commitments. Yeah. I was going to
Wow.
say it's nice when your crush talks to you, but if all of my friends kept social commitments, my goodness, what a utopia.
What a world it would be.
I can't.
I think that's literally will only happen in a future life, Adam. So.
Yeah.
That's actually true. That's so true.
If all of my friends were just like fully committed to hanging out when they say they were going to hang out.
I know.
It'd be
I
so
had
nice.
that hot tub party that I had. So nervous because I don't host anything anymore, but I was house sitting. So
love that.
One couple showed up that I was less good friends with. And my other friend who was supposed to show up at 7:30, I was literally panicking. I was like, you're supposed to be here at 7:30. She's like, yeah, I'm still at my house and my boyfriend hasn't showed up yet. I'm like, I'm going to have to hang out with them by myself. What am I supposed to say to them? She didn't show up till 9.
Wow.
She still showed up, but it hurt my feelings. And
I think that's part of it too, like the time commitment when you're like, hey, everybody, we're going to get started at 7. And then like the one person that shows up at 7 is the person you know the least. And you're just
totally
like,
agree.
yeah, I don't know. Some other people are coming. They're just going to be late. And then you're just stuck in this like
an hour later than anybody shows up.
Yeah. Promising this person that you don't know that well. You're like, I swear I'm not a loser and that I have friends. It's just, they just are late. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, but we're down to the final.
Is this the finals?
Yes.
Oh no! Sleeping
it's the
setup.
Perfect sleeping setup, and when friends keep their commitments to hang out.
I think
3,
I think I'm
2,
there.
1.
Friends keeping commitments. Yep. Yeah. No, fully 100%.
That is so fair that
First
one.
round when you said that, I was like, that's it.
That's gotta
it
go
for
away.
me. Yeah. That's it for me. Because it's just,
I know.
I need it. I
totally agree.
Even if like 50% of my friends would keep.
Yeah. Yes.
Here's the thing is that it's you know what's sad? I've actually just learned to just expect them to not show up.
Yeah.
I know.
And here's the thing.
No.
And I used to think it was sad, but it's just kind of the way life goes.
Yeah.
But could be construed as sad, but then when the people do show up, it makes it like all the more special, you know?
We're like, but still, we need them to show up.
People flake, but when they do, it's just like, thank you, you know,
and
without,
It's not even like if people like say that they're not going to be there, that's a lot better than.
I agree.
Also, I hate when I'm trying to organize something and I've got 18 maybes and 2 yeses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's both of those things for me. So like if friends would just make a commitment. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tell me yes or no. It's not going to hurt my feelings. No, it will hurt my feelings. But if you say no, like at least I know that you're not coming. Yes. I would much rather someone just be like, hey, I just don't feel like hanging out this weekend.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
That's fine.
Right.
But if they say that they're going to come and then they make some excuse like last minute, just like, hey, I realized that I haven't done laundry in a while.
Well, I have a baby. So I'm like, I have a baby. So I'm like, I could always make an excuse.
I love you guys. My gosh. I'm so glad you guys are doing a podcast with me.
Right. It's so great.
And
honestly,
it's these qualities I love.
I'm kind of amazed that the perfect sleeping setup made it all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
Me too,
but when that one made it to the final, I was like, oh, well, this feels kind of like a no-brainer, but you know, shout out to sleeping.
I think the crush versus the people.
That's true.
That was a tougher one for me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that was a tougher one for me.
Matchup.
Because the crush thing is great.
I know.
It is great. It just
journal entries about the times he talked to me.
We all, if we have any listeners, listeners, you know by now, we love positive attention.
Yes.
We love it.
It's undeniable.
So if you get that positive attention from the person that you want it from the most, it's just like,
again, it's when
You
you've
know what
been
he
building
said
it
to
up
me
in
one
your
time?
mind.
What do you say?
I asked him to help this other girl who was trying to lift heavy. And he's like, I don't really like to help people that don't take powerlifting seriously, but because you asked me, I will help her.
Wow.
That's like a
It was a
triple
double
compliment to you.
It
yeah.
was.
Yeah.
It literally was.
That he clearly sees you as somebody who takes it seriously.
Yes.
And then he wants to help you.
Yes.
Wow.
I know.
That is a journal entry.
It was. One time he also touched my back.
We gotta have this guy on the podcast.
We should.
Seriously. What are his favorite things?
Yeah.
If one of them
I
isn't
wanna know.
Stacy, he's getting booted.
We get to the end of his 16 things and we're like, is there anything else you want to say?
Any other favorites? Present company included?
I don't think you're really thinking this through, guy.
That would be funny.
Oh my gosh, Stacy.
I love that one.
That was great.
Those are good.
I love those things.
I honestly,
man.
found a couple of my favorite things, or was reminded of them because of you. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you actually had a
Yes.
couple on here that I was like, I just wrote some of these down.
Literally.
So
Inspiration.
Really?
yeah, they are different
good.
enough that I feel okay redoing them. But anyway, Stacy, where can the people find you on Instagram?
Oh, the people can find me at Staceface886.
Specifically you, Gym Crush. You know who you are.
Specifically, you followed me once, you can follow me again.
Give her a refollow, okay?
Yeah,
Come on.
so.
You know,
We're
there's no
all
shame.
waiting.
There's no
They
shame.
really are.
Our 4 listeners, get in that guy's DMs and just really like
Yeah. Pressure him.
Be
please.
polite. Be polite.
Yeah.
go
But,
through
you
all
know.
the people that Stacy's following and guess who it is. And then just
He's strong.
he's very strong.
He may or may
just
not
send
be
him a message.
shirtless in his profile.
Probably, yeah. Have to
Oh,
imagine. Nate, where can the people find you?
They can find me at the Nate Van on Instagram. So, yeah. Whether or not
Great.
I'm on there, to be determined, but
yeah,
that's where they can find me.
you will be. Well, if anyone cares, you can find me at CAdamR
Catamaran.
on Instagram. Go
Awesome.
and like my stuff. You know how much I love it. I just admitted to it this podcast. So
Yes.
even if I don't know you, just go start liking stuff way back in 2018. That's I actually really don't post on Instagram a lot, but you know,
Maybe things will change.
I do look at
There, he's present.
I'm present. I am present on it.
You are present.
Oh man, what a
That's a
great,
wrap.
great day.
Great job, Stacy.
Thank
So many
you,
favorite
guys.
things. But you know what my favorite thing is, Daisy? It's when your gym crush talks to you. We'll see you next time on Fighting Favorites.
Bye.
Hey, it's Adam. Thank you so much for listening to our show. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Fighting Favorites, and leave us a 5-star review on Spotify, Amazon Music, or Apple Podcasts. And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, you can actually write a review, and in that review, put one of your favorite things, and we'll include it on our Instagram poll that goes up every Friday. We're calling it Fighting Fridays. It's going to be a thing. And besides that, just please tell your friends about the show. It'd be really cool to just get a grassroots kind of movement going. And lastly, if you submit your favorite things to fightingfavorites@gmail.com, we'll put them on the show. You can submit as many things as you want. We could have an episode all about you if you want. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.